Hello and welcome to Rolling with Reviews. I'm Will, and with me as always is the plumber of all the depths.
Sarah?
Because he plumbed the depths.
Oh, you plumb. I was thinking plumbers like...
I know that was the joke. All right, now that we've explained that, we're reviewing Deep Sea Adventure. Sarah, tell us about this Deep Sea Adventure.
And not a plumber game.
Not a plumber game.
In Deep Sea Adventure, the players are a group of poor explorers hoping to get rich quickly by recovering treasures from undersea ruins. They're all rivals, but their budgets force them all to share a single rented submarine as well as a single tank of air. If a player doesn't get back to the sub before they've run out of air, they'll drop all their treasure. The game takes place over 3 rounds, and the player to gain the most points wins. So, why did we get this?
So, we had a friend who went over to Japan, came back with this little game.
The little small box right
Yes.
here, because it has Japanese and English rules inside.
Yes. And then Sarah tried to take it to work, and I got upset with her.
Yes, because he's like, why? How dare you take a gift to work? And I'm like, well, then I'll buy a copy to keep at work. And thankfully, at the time, Target came out with this slightly larger box, which unfortunately is no longer available. I believe the small box is now available in English.
Yeah, I like the smaller box, honestly. Because the size of the components didn't change.
No, in fact, there's a big filler
Foam?
not foam, it's cardboard.
Yeah.
Is in there. So yeah, it didn't need to be bigger.
Yeah.
Anywho, what do we like about the game?
I like the whole social aspect of it, especially sharing the can of air. We have a friend, when we play with him, likes to make this sound like he's running out of air. And it adds this crazy level of tension to the game. It's like, oh man, okay. The air is the walls smaller coming in?
It does. It has a really fun social aspect to it of, oh, why are you still going down for treasure? You're going to take up all the air.
Yeah.
So it is a lot of fun. It just has some really funny moments, and it's a really good intro to Push Your Luck in a way that is not typical. So that's also really fun. Is some people really can't wrap their brain around this at the beginning because they're like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah. Why am I...
why did I not take any of this treasure back? Because you ran us out of air is why. So, and it's one of your favorite go-to filler games.
Yes. It's one of the first things I just think of when it comes to, we need a filler between heavy games. This is always fun.
Yeah. And it does do some really interesting aspects when it comes to accessibility. This is one of the few games Will can actually set up because of all the pieces being shaped.
Yeah. So the pieces that are closest to the sub are the treasures that are going to have the least amount of points. In fact, some of them are even 0 points.
Yes, some of them are.
But they also have the fewest sides. They're triangles. There's 3 sides to them. The next set of tiles, and you mix them up and put them all face down. Next set of tiles has 1 more side, so they're squares. Then they go all next. Then the next side has 5 sides, so then they go next. And then the final depth has 6 sides, so then they go next. Like she said, I can set it all up.
Yep. So you definitely should check out our Rolling with 2 video to see what we said about that, because it does a lot of things good there.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that covers everything what we like about it. And what we don't like, and this is again going back to our Rolling with 2 video, it's not great at 2 players.
No, surprisingly not. It makes the game a bit more serious, which we talked about. And that's not where this game shines.
Right. And there's also some colorblind issues with the player tokens. So at worst, you might just have to grab something from another game or grab a Lego minifigure.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
I would simply have the person look through all the meeples and see which one that works best for them.
Yeah.
Have them pick first, and then everybody else picks.
Agreed. So who is this for?
Anyone?
I think a lot of people. Filler? I mean, it's a good filler. You have to Push Your Luck.
What's the highest player count on this?
Oh, what is the player? I thought it was 6. It is 2 to 6.
So that's another element I do want to point out is if you're looking for a filler game and need a game that goes up to 6.
That can be really hard to find.
Yes, this fits the bill really well for that.
So this really works for a lot of different player weights because it's not too complex. I mean, some people may still, like I said, have trouble wrapping their brain around it, but it's not a difficult rule set. It's just weird. But that's what I think I really like about a lot of the games from other countries is the different thought processes.
Yeah, and I will definitely lean it towards higher player counts.
Yes, agreed. Lastly, I would like to point out there is an app called Let's Play Oink Games, OINK. Now, on Steam, it's $25. You do get Deep Sea Adventure, and you get a bunch of other ones. Switch is also similarly priced at $22. But if you get it for iOS or Android, the download is free, and you get Deep Sea Adventure for free, and then you have to pay in-app purchases for the other games that are available.
Yeah, so, the Steam and Switch come with like 7 full games.
Full games already included in that 20-something cost.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to determine whether you like it, download it on your phone for free and give this a shot, and then you can see whether you even want to, pay for the other ones or buy it the physical or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's go on to our rating.
So for our ratings, we each have 1d6 worth of ratings to give. 1 is low, 6 is high. We give a number, a reason why, add them together, and see what it rolled for us. Sarah, what did Deep Sea Adventure, the non-plumber game, roll for you?
It rolled a 5. Honestly, this is so much fun. I really enjoy this little filler. What brings it down from a 6 is the fact that it's not great at 2. And right now, most of our gaming is at 2-player counts when it comes to sitting down at the physical table. And we don't know anybody else who has the digital, so we can't even play it really digital right now. But that is something I think we should maybe look into because it's just so much better at higher player counts. So a 5... partially again because the 2 players kind of lacking.
Right. For me, I give it a 4. Pretty much for the same reasons. It's a game that always comes to mind, easy to play. The problem is that game depth-wise, it's there's not much there. And I really prefer it at the higher player counts too. And like Sarah said, recently, our player counts are 2. So that's what really kicks it down. It is one that I would recommend a lot when I'm looking for a filler game, just because of how easy and memorable it is. But when you have a low player count, I would probably recommend something else.
Yeah, that's a good point. There is not much depth or thinking. It's not like, you could play this without thinking. Your mileage may vary on how much you enjoy that, but it doesn't require a lot.
It's a palate cleanser.
Yes. Yeah. That is very, very good point.
Yes.
So we have, I can't do math right now.
9.
9.
Out of 12.
9 out of 12. See, I tried doing his job for a moment. He's the math person.
Yeah, at the end of every game, she's like, all right, are you ready to do math? And you mean like counting? And she goes, no, math, because there's like a 1 plus a 1 plus a 1. You're like, yeah, we're counting. So 9 out of 12, very good score for such a small, compact little filler game.
It is very good. I highly recommend this. There are also a lot of other really great Oink games that people really, really enjoy. So definitely check out the publisher because you'll find some interesting gems there.
Yes. All right. And Sarah.
Yes.
We're Hobo Divers. What's our Hobo sub's name?
It's I don't know, can? The can.
The can. Like a toilet?
No, like a trash can, because they always light fires in trash cans to keep warm at night. And it's a submarine. It's a tin can.
Oh, I got it.
The can.
There you go.
What about you?
The sub sandwich.
Oh, you're just hungry.
I'm hungry now. All right. We've been hungry, and that's why we've been rolling with reviews. And remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to us on the various social media platforms at
Rolling with 2. That's TWO. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
And if you have time, check out the other content Nanaman has found for you, because remember, he's rolling with you.